The Earth is warming, and as a direct result, our planet's Arctic ice is melting. There is no debate that our planet's average temperature has been steadily climbing since 1880.
The global average temperature has increased by 1.1 degrees Celsius, with most hottest years occurring since 2001.
NASA estimates a 95% probability that this warming is caused by human activity.
97 out of 100 active climate scientists agree that human activity is the primary driver. This global warming is causing ice to melt worldwide, which is raising sea levels significantly. Sea levels rose by 6 centimeters in the 19th century, but accelerated to 19 centimeters in the 20th.
NOAA estimates that global sea levels could rise by up to 2.5 meters by the year 2100.
If this happens, entire island nations like the Maldives, Marshall Islands, and Tuvalu could be submerged.
Their entire populations will need to be relocated, creating a crisis for hundreds of thousands of people.
This would represent 18% of the global population at that time, causing massive humanitarian challenges. But in an even worse scenario, what would happen if all the ice on Earth melted? If all the ice on Antarctica, Greenland, and the world's glaciers melted, sea levels would rise by 68 meters. This catastrophe would take 5,000 years to fully happen, but it would completely reshape our planet's geography. In North America, coastal cities like Vancouver, Seattle, Portland, and most of California would be underwater. San Francisco would become an island, and the San Francisco Bay would expand to swallow Sacramento. The Gulf of California would expand so far north that Palm Springs would become a coastal city. On the Atlantic coast, the ocean would swallow Florida, Delaware, and cities like New York and Boston. South America would be severely flooded, with cities like Buenos Aires and Rio de Janeiro going underwater.
Europe would be devastated, with the entire country of the Netherlands and parts of Denmark going underwater.
The British Isles would become an archipelago, and London would be completely buried beneath the sea. Northern Germany would be entirely underwater, including the city of Berlin. Venice in Italy would have long since been reclaimed by the Adriatic Sea. Istanbul would be underwater, and the Black and Caspian Seas would connect into one large body. This would mean countries like Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan would no longer be landlocked. Africa would be less affected, but Egypt would be severely damaged, with Alexandria and Cairo submerged.
The Persian Gulf would swallow the entire countries of Qatar and Bahrain, along with the city of Baghdad. India and Pakistan would be damaged, but the entire country of Bangladesh would cease to exist.
Hundreds of millions would be underwater in China, including Beijing and Shanghai, plus Seoul and Tokyo.
Australia would be home to a new, vast inland sea.
Finally, Antarctica would become an archipelago.
Unlike today, this future Antarctica would likely be habitable and easily colonizable by future humans. So, what can we do to prevent this nightmare future from happening?
Reducing humanity's usage of fossil fuels is perhaps the best way at mitigating our warming climate.
Many countries now produce at least 75% of their power from renewable energy resources. Global investments in renewable energy grew by 57% between 2008 and 2015. The European Union alone doubled its renewable energy production between 2000 and 2013.
Recently, 195 different countries signed the Paris Climate Accord to cooperate in combating global warming.
While the stakes have never been higher, we are close to seeing a true energy revolution.
The destruction caused by these events is profound and affects communities everywhere. I've felt so scared, but we must stay informed and active.
Despair can be paralyzing, but we have solutions at our fingertips. The challenges are immense, but we have the power to change our future. We are seeing a tremendous amount of positive change across the globe. Solar energy is becoming more accessible and efficient every single year.
The technology is there, but it is still not enough.
We need to keep pushing for bold policies and collective action.
The view from above reminds us of the fragility of our home. We must act now before more of our planet's ice disappears.